I'm Melissa Rowland with the Los Angeles Times, here with Kobe Bryant. Kobe, first of all, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. I feel relaxed, feel strong.
Would you say you're behind or ahead in your rehab process right now?
I'm far ahead, surprisingly so, but really ahead of schedule.
When you return to the court, do you think we're going to be able to see the same old Kobe Bryant that we've always seen?
No, I mean every year is always a little different, you know, just from things that you have to tweak and how your body changes. So, you know, it'll probably be a little different, but you know, the results will be the same.
So switching gear a little bit here, were you a little surprised that Dwight Howard didn't choose to re-sign with the Lakers?
Can't say that I was, can't say that I wasn't. You know, I really try to detach myself from those situations. You know, situations that you can't control. You know, I try not to stress myself out about it or overthink about their situation. You know, you just, you know, it's on the individual to make that decision. So I wasn't leaning one way or the other.
So maybe you weren't surprised, but were you disappointed at all?
Nah, I mean, I was just pretty dead center. You know, it's just kind of, it's his decision, and whichever path he goes, I know this organization is going to figure out the best thing going forward. You know, one way or the other. It just seems like this is one of the franchises that always lands on his feet. So, you know, whatever happens is what was supposed to happen.
When you unfollowed him on Twitter, what was going through your mind?
Oh, he's a competitor now. I mean, it's as simple as that. You know, some people think that's petty, but whatever. That's how I am.
So now that Dwight Howard is no longer on the team, do you think Pau Gasol will better be able to fit into Mike D'Antoni's system?
Well, I have no doubts about that. I mean, Pau is best, you know, more comfortable playing the center position. You know, he can control the game, control the pace more, and you know, he'll certainly be more comfortable.
And you're a huge proponent of meta world peace. You've been, you know, singing his tunes all over Twitter. Yeah. What about him do you like?
His tenacity. You know, he's a competitor. You know, he doesn't. You know, he can be best friends with you, but once the game starts, you know, he wants to beat you and beat you in the worst way. And you know, all my years of playing, that's one guy that I could always trust. You know, to do battle with. You know, him, Derek Fisher. I mean, those guys are guys that, you know, no matter what, you know, they're going to be there ready to play.
Now, considering your injury and the fact that Dwight Howard left the Lakers, there's some critics who are saying next year is going to be a wasted season, and they're already looking ahead toward 2014 when you guys will have $50 million worth of salary cap space freed up. What do you have to say to those people? You
know, maybe they're right. Maybe they're wrong. You know, we don't know. But that's the beauty of competition. You know, that's the beauty of trying to prove people wrong. Maybe they're right, maybe they aren't, but we're going to, you know, try to shut them up.
Looking ahead, is there a specific free agent who you'd really like to play with?
Well, there's always a collection of guys. I know, you know, next summer is supposed to be a really, really big summer in terms of free agents that are available. And there's no shortage of great players, so I'm sure we'll, you know, hopefully have a nice pick.
So I'm going to name LeBron, Carmelo Anthony. Which one would you like to see on the Lakers?
I played with both of them, obviously, on the USA team, and I don't really understand what the rules are. I don't know how much, you know, if I'll get in trouble for all of this stuff. But I enjoy playing with both of them, and you know, had a great time playing with them on the USA team.
So what has the rehabilitation process consisted of as of late?
You know, it's about 3 hours, sometimes 4, depending on the day. But it consists of weight training, manual therapy, you know, modalities. Doing the elliptical, the alter G, things like that.
And where are you at? Are you back on the court at all, able to shoot, or?
I can shoot, but it's just rather me not. Okay. You know, and there's no reason to rush it. So I'd rather just kind of wait and let the tendon strengthen and completely heal and then go from there.
Now, the question that everybody wants to know is how much longer Kobe Bryant is going to remain a Laker?
Yeah, I enjoy, you know, I've always kind of said that, you know, it's nearing the end and this is the last chapter. And it is. How many pages in that last chapter, I don't know. But it's definitely the last chapter. But I've been rejuvenated somewhat by the injury and you know, inspired by watching what San Antonio was able to accomplish this year. So I'm ready to go for at least another 3.
Would you say that the injury has rejuvenated you mentally or physically or both?
Mentally, I think mentally I'm like more locked in, more engaged on, you know, the prospects of playing another 3 or 4 years.
What do you think the Lakers need to do to become a championship caliber team again?
I think it's just adding the right pieces. You know, we got certain guys on the team that do things very well, and we have certain holes that, you know, we're lacking that we need to kind of shore up in terms of length and speed and, you know, shooting. And if we can do that with a couple guys, obviously Ryan Kelly's a big addition. But if we can find a couple guys that have length and speed, we'll be fine.
Kobe, thank you so very much for your time today. We really appreciate it.